Can't resist.
I've got a cutscene thing. I think. You
Uh,
decide to take a walk along the cliffs,
oh
but
god.
as you grow closer, you notice that you weren't the only one with that idea in mind. Yeah.
Let me come back to you.
Okay.
Because I went into a whole other thing. Cliffs. You decided to walk along cliffs. You weren't the only one. Ugh. These bitches. I'm with you now. You see the
Okay.
figures?
Oh, hold on. Oh, God. You see the distant figures you recognize as Princess Gisette and her brother, Prince Jared. You decide to join them, waving and calling out. They welcome you with pinched faces, and you have an awkward conversation before they excuse themselves to go elsewhere. Insight failure.
Damn it. Just for the record, when I went to the dungeons, or the Forbidden Wing,
Yeah.
I did pass a skill check that said quick thinking, but because it went straight into what we're doing now, with Lady of Valet, I didn't get to see what we got up from it, or if we got anything up. So, if you give me a minute, I can zoom back, reload, and try it if you want, but...
Yeah, go for it.
We're trying to get up then? We're trying to get up courage, weren't we? We didn't get anything
Yeah.
up from the
No?
cliff, just them.
No, we didn't.
Sorry about this, guys. Sometimes
Yeah.
you just gotta.
It's okay,
So, in the
though. They gotta
In
live
the
with
Forbidden
it.
Wing, you just can't resist. You decide to explore in hopes of finding something. Unfortunately, there's nothing of interest at all until you hear the sounds of feet coming up the stairs. Unable to think quickly enough, you end up standing dumbly. Somehow, however, whoever was coming notices you before you can get a look at them, and the footfalls quickly retreat down the stairs. Oh, it was quick thinking failure.
Ah, no.
And it leads into... Oh, and it doesn't even let me click on the thing in Lady of Valet's room then. That's interesting. What do we want to try?
All right, let's try other things here. Hold on, where you? Yes,
It's got to be something in the castle.
I would assume so. Okay, so how about I try the practice room this time?
Okay, what are we trying to get up again? Courage.
Yeah.
Parlour's probably going to be poise or etiquette. Small library's got to be intelligence.
But there's also a large library, or a grand library.
Oh god.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure which does which at this point.
I will try the staff quarters.
Okay.
I passed
Ooh.
something.
Okay, I got warfare from this one.
I got some sort of thing with the matchmaker and that.
Hold on, I'm coming to you. Wait a minute.
Hold on, I don't know what it gave me though. I think it was manipulation went up.
Oh, I don't know, but I passed a skill check in here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So that gets manipulation up.
Manipulation's good.
Well, we already had it at 50.
Oh.
Do we want to try again?
There we go. Let's see. Because I'm assuming it must be either the cliffs or the Forbidden Wing or something like that. It's just that we didn't pass
Hold on.
the checks.
I'm going to Google this. 7.
I'm gonna pause.
Kingdom.
There we go. Let's go fail our insight again. We figured it out, people. We figured it out.
We got it.
Insight failure. Alright, now let's continue on. After dinner, you make your way to one of the small private dining rooms for your appointment with Lady of Valet. She is so hard to read that you don't know what to expect. But as she promised, it is just the pair of you alone, and a very large pile of every kind of mouth-watering dessert that you could imagine. Good evening, Lady Frammy. I'm so pleased you agreed to my little invitation. I've been so looking forward to the chance to get to know you better. You have been in such high demand, I wasn't sure if I would get the chance. On the contrary, I always thought that you were the one in such high demand that I would never get to know you, Lady of Valet. I'm very happy to get this chance. I hope you aren't expecting me to eat all those desserts, unless you plan to feed me until I am too full and sleepy to move and so round that I must be rolled back into my room like an overstuffed ball. Well, I suppose I have been a little popular. Oh, I don't know why you would be interested in getting to know me. There's really nothing special about me at all. Ooh.
Why would you ever say the second one?
Yeah, I mean, it's hilarious, but
It's very funny.
I'd say either the first one or the last one.
Yeah, I feel like the top one's very charming, though. And we've got a lot of charm.
You want to try that one then?
I think we should, but I think, again, it's just manipulative. manipulative of her.
Mm-hmm.
Should we try it?
You want to try the first one?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, it is. That's very nice of you to say, Lady Frammy, but I assure you, between the pair of us, you are definitely the one drawing more attention. It's the
Now
drawn
stab
on
her.
eyes. What?
Oh. Nothing.
What'd you say?
Drawn on eyes? No, you said for drawn on eyes. That's definitely what it is.
I suppose we are going to just have to agree to disagree on that point, Lady Avale. Friendships were certainly built over worse differences. Yes, a very flattering problem to have, isn't it? Lady Avale smiles at you from across the table. She smiles.
She's so small.
Please eat. I would feel horribly for all of those poor pastry chefs if we don't at least take a good sample of everything. I highly recommend the chocolate and strawberry tarts myself.
The only tart here is you, Lady Avale.
Oh, burn! You make
Snap.
yourself a small plate of food and then take a few scrumptious bites. It's very good. Whatever you can say about the summit, no one can insult the food. I may have heard more than one person mention that they are tempted to live here at the Isle forever as long as they can keep eating so well. Although I doubt the servants go to so much trouble when the summit isn't going on, still they are clearly masters of their crafts, which I find very admirable. I don't think there's very much point in doing something unless you are going to do it very well. Maybe even the best. Don't you think, Lady Frammy? I swear she's like poisoned us or something.
Definitely.
Perhaps it is not as easy for everyone to find the things that they are good at. I can certainly admire those who have a gift and talent, like the chefs of the Isle. You certainly have high standards, Lady Avale. If we all limited ourselves to things that we were so skilled at, we would barely be able to do anything at all. I think there is as much merit to the journey of becoming skilled at something than simply sitting on the laurels of where we excel. Oh, I like that last one.
I like that last one.
Alright, let's do the last one. I think that perhaps that is the first thing anyone has said on the subject that might convince me. And yet I enjoy being good at things so much better than struggling to improve at them. But it is through the struggle that we can appreciate the things that we have and our own efforts. It would be hard to do either if everything we cared to attempt we were flawless at from the beginning. I already was convinced you were unusual and interesting, Lady Frammy, and yet I'm beginning to suspect I underestimated you.
It's like playing The Sims. Like, if you just put the cheats on from the start and give yourself $1 million, there's nothing to do on there. There's no reason to try and earn the money and get the nice things in the house.
Yeah, really. I can agree with that. That is very, very... I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Leave me alone, okay?
100 baby challenge.
Ugh. I was trying to record that today, too. Not even at 50 kids yet.
Keep popping them out.
I've been playing for so long. Lady Avale smiles as if you were talking of nothing more than which was your preferred dessert. Here I came hoping to get to know you better, and I spend our time talking of pastries. Growing up in Heist, you must have had the most interesting adventures. I suppose adventures is one way of putting it, but I would hesitate to label them all interesting. If you are jealous, you are always welcome to come live there for yourself. We take all sorts, even yours. Ooh. Oh, it was pretty much one scamp after another.
That second one is so tempting. But no, we probably shouldn't.
No, I'd say not.
Top or bottom? Top one's modest.
Yeah. Are we modest?
We have no eyes, we're just drawn on, so...
I mean...
we're whatever we want to be.
You're right. Maybe the last one?
Let me put on my come-to-bed eyes. Yeah, bottom one.
Alright, let's do it. That sounds rather delightful to me. Heist doesn't have any sort of nobility, does it? That must make things like the summit very strange and difficult for you.
Okay, now we stab her.
It does amaze me sometimes how other nations survive the stupidity of their leaders. Before you know it, you find yourself drawn out into a lengthy conversation about you and your past. It is only when the dark grows so great you hastily remember the time and place that you realize that while you exposed a great deal about yourself, your conversational partner, Lady Avale, exposed very little. Still, you had an enjoyable evening in conversation and feel a little better versed in the complex subject of people, Avale being such an unusual example of one.